Hey team, Emily Roberts here. I'm so excited to share with you this marketing system that you can create for your businesses. So I have this checklist in front of me that I'm going to walk you through to help you hit all the marks to create a system for whatever platform you decide to use, okay? So first things first, are you going to work on Facebook or Instagram? I do think that you should pick. I think it's important to focus on one area, and if things are growing great for you on Facebook, stay there. If things are growing on Instagram, then work on that platform. But you have to pick a platform to begin. If you feel like you have gotten it down on both, then by all means work both. But for me personally, I chose Instagram. I am loving interacting with new followers and like-minded moms on that platform that are helping me grow my business. After you pick your platform, you have to develop some sort of strategy. And I love what I learned in this. It says, strategy is an integrative set of choices that positions you on a playing field of your choice in a way that you would win. We want to win, right? We want to rank up. We want to grow. And you can't do that if you're doing the same things over and over expecting a different result. So strategy has a theory. Here's why I'm choosing to be on this platform versus this one. Here's how I'm going to stand out and create new contacts and relationship. And here's why people are going to love following me for my content and how I'm going to be their favorite follow. So your strategy has to be clear and doable. We're no longer chasing likes and views. We are getting intentional with quality content versus the quantity. You don't have to post every single day. You don't have to make a reel every single day. If you made, 2 significant reels a week, 1 reel a week to reach that exact audience that you're looking for, you're going to experience growth. And this marketing strategy is how you're going to get there. So after you have defined your strategy, and that's going to look like figuring out what you want to do on that platform. So on Instagram, am I going to have a niche account? Or am I going to operate from pillars? So a niche is one specific topic, and you're going to post about that all the time. Let's say it's organizing. So your entire account would be organizational tips, how to organize, organizing by color, alphabetical, whatever that looks like, okay? And if you were going to do pillars, maybe it's motherhood, organizing your toddlers, and recipes for toddlers, right? That's more of a lifestyle. You're under the umbrella of motherhood, organization, and being a toddler mom. So pick which strategy you think fits for you. For me, that looks like pillars. I wrote down mom life, providing recipes, and then I have this thing that I call my what questions. It helps me when I feel like I have mommy brain, and I ask myself, okay, well, what am I drinking today? What am I wearing today? How can I add value? What am I cooking? What am I reading? What am I listening to? And I share about those things on social media so that I can add value, and maybe it will encourage another mom to drink the Plexus drink or order the blue light glasses I got on Amazon or whatever that looks like, okay? After you define if you are going to do a niche or pillar strategy, you are going to look at some of the different exercises we're about to dive into. Now, one of them is kind of framework for content. It's the 10 by 10 by 10. So look at the last 10 accounts that you followed. Generally, they're bigger accounts. They get a lot of interaction. Go look at the most top 10 well done reels or content that has the most likes and engagement for them. And then I want you to imitate that 10 times, right? So whatever top 10 posts of theirs did really well, how can your pillar strategy fit into those 10 pieces of content? And the beauty of that is if you're following 10 accounts and you take 10 different posts and you implement 10 different ideas, you're looking at 100 days worth of content that you can create. There's no more of that hustle and bustle and what do I post today? You have 100 ideas based off of those 10 accounts and what posts or what reels did really well, okay? That is an excellent way to create content. Another idea is the 13 by 4 process. Has anyone ever heard of ChatGPT? Okay, it's something I was actually really resistant to. I didn't want to have to learn another thing, but actually I'm learning a lot and I'm really excited about this resource. It's a free resource. You can download ChatGPT There's an app for it on your phone or your computer. And what I think is really cool about AI tools like this is it does a lot of the work and heavy lifting for you. It's just up to you to decide, do I have a niche account or a pillar account? So for me, I have that pillar account, and I could ask ChatGPT something about my pillar, one of my 3 pillars, okay? So it would look like this. You're gonna take 13 commonly asked questions or objections about the brand, industry, or niche, or your pillars that you are working with, okay? So for me, being a pillar account, I'm looking for this to give me at least 52 pieces of content, because I have the answers. I have the solutions to these questions, right? I'm a mom, and one of my pillars is mom life. So if I were to go and ask ChatGPT, what are 13 commonly asked questions about recipes for families of 5? It's going to give me 13 questions for different types of recipes for large families, and I then have the 13x4 formula to go and create over 52 pieces of recipe content I can integrate into my social media. There's no more sitting there and looking through content calendars or thinking. You're bringing the content straight to you, and I love that. And this is a resource that you can teach your VIPs that want a marketing system that they can use and grow with. You can also do this with gut health and baseball and homeschool or organizing, whatever it is that you think your brand and your pillars look like, okay? Lastly is they did a diamond exercise where you take a diamond and you have different percentages of how you're going to work your business, okay? And what it looks like is if you were to print out a blank calendar, what would your content calendar look like if you wrote it, okay? We're not going to Pinterest anymore. We're creating our own content calendar. So you're going to look at how many posts you have committed to for the month of May or the month of June. For me, it's 3 times a week, good quality posts. And you're gonna take that number and break it down 50% for the content to grow your audience, 30% to build your brand, and 20% to sell Plexus, okay? So the majority of it is something like, is this shareable? Is what I'm creating adding value, and is it shareable? 30% of it to build your brand. So who are you? What are your opinions? What are things that you've learned, like, your life lessons you've learned about this particular topic. And then, hey, here's something that I'm using that's made life easier. I'm selling this to you, right? That last 20%. So it's called the diamond exercise. You do that, or the 13x4 framework, or the 10x10x10 formula. You are guaranteed to have the marketing system people are paying big bucks for, and you're getting that right here today. So pick which resource that you want to use and dive in. Okay, let's finish up this checklist. I have committed to posting 3 times a week. That's a 1 quality reel, 1 quality post or carousel post, right? Where you have to swipe through to get the information you're looking for. And then getting in my stories at least 3 times during the week. I'm utilizing automation, which we talked about on a different team Zoom, where I downloaded an app called ManyChat. And I'm creating replies with share cart links or my Jotform links, so that if they send me a keyword like info or active or gut health, it is going to send them that link, my diamond documentary, or whatever resource it is that they're looking for. And you can do that for anything. Comment recipe, comment baseball, whatever that looks like. I highly suggest setting up Jotform or the ManyChat automation to help you with posting in your stories. After you have figured out your content breakdown, that 50%, 20, and 30, for me, it looks like motherhood, recipes, and my fitness. So getting outside and walking and going to Burn Boot Camp, right? Those are mine. And I can integrate Plexus into that some way, somehow. I am going to really commit to this. I'm signing my name on my notes that I'm taking. I'm putting the date, so I know I committed today in May to do this and stick with it for the next 90 days to see this marketing system come to life. I'm not telling you to go and tell your new VIPs to just, buckle down. We're going to market the crap out of you. No. I want you to do this and make it so simple that you can turn around and teach your people how to create a marketing system for their businesses. I can't wait to see what you guys choose. I can't wait to see you grow on your favorite social media platform. Let's get to it.